Want to welcome Gary Contesta to the show. Always great to see you, Gary.
Thanks. Glad to be here. This is great, man.
Yeah. Now, compare this year's opening day to last year's opening day.
Just as awesome.
Yeah.
This is great. You know, I mean, I get to the barn about 4:30, 4:45 in the morning, and the people, that's the gauge. Where are the people at along the road waiting to get in? And, I mean, they were backed up to Route 87. I'm like, man, this is unbelievable. And, it's just...
That was 5 a.m., right?
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We don't let them in until 7 a.m., and then it's a mad dash. I mean, people come out of nowhere just to watch this. You have to come here one day at 7 a.m. and watch them come running in through that gate. Like on Travers Day, it's unbelievable.
Do you bet them? Like, do all the trainers get together and bet the people running to the picnic tables?
I've actually seen people get trampled. It's not pretty. I mean, it's pretty crazy. You know, because just sitting out there all night long, you're like, you're not getting my table.
Yeah, I'm getting
that table.
Mine, yeah.
We were just talking a little bit off the air how you, in one of your entries today, you have Castellano.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How did that, and that happened sort of?
Stroke of luck. The guy rides the best horses. He's one of the best riders in the world today.
Right.
And I entered this filly in this race, and he happened to be open. It was just kind of a miracle. You know, I was kind of going for whoever I could get, and I'm like, wait a minute. Castellano's not in there? Name him. That guy will ride anything for us. I put him on good ones and bad ones, and she's not a bad filly, but it's not like part of a mad scheme where we're going to cash a big bet today or something. It's just she's a decent filly, and Castellano was open.
Now, who is she in what race?
She's a Sunday Gravy in the 6th race.
Right.
And she's an unbridled song filly. We thought a lot of her. We give $100,000 for her. She's not a slouch by any means, and she can run. She's okay, but I think she's going to find herself going a mile or more. I don't know that 5.5 furlongs against these kind of speedballs that are in here is going to be her forte.
Right. So when she trained, what indicated to you, when you're training a horse at what length, at what distance they're going to be the best?
It's the way she does things, the way she finishes up a work, the way that she finishes her training. The big problem with that is they don't write long races for 2-year-olds yet.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen. I happen to have one that wants to go long. Maybe there's 1 or 2 other guys out there that have one. It's not enough to make a race. So we have to, they give us lemons. Yeah. We got to make lemonade. So we got to run her short for now. Probably towards the end of the meet, or if nothing else, early September, we'll be running along.
Do you get excited to see certain horses when they come here? Like everybody's talking about Songbird. You've seen it all. You've done it all. You've trained the best. Do you still every once in a while look over and go, that's a fun horse to watch?
Yeah. It's kind of like bumping into a big-time celebrity who's close to your heart at Saratoga. You see an actor or an actress or a football player, somebody that you really care about and somebody that you're a big fan of. When you see Songbird come walking in, you're like, man, that filly's great. I mean, she's done it all. She's a young filly. They've thrown everything at her. The jockeys have tried to beat her. They've thrown every good horse at her. She keeps stepping up. Win, 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 win. Probably the best filly we've seen since Zenyatta.
I mean, that's saying something. And is she going to be the best horse we see here all summer?
I believe so, but man, everybody wants to run here. There's no telling who's going to show up for the Travers. We might see Nyquist, who's a great horse.
Yep.
But I mean, she's the name horse. Any horse that's done what she's done and is undefeated, that's the big horse.
Right. I'm sorry. As you can tell, the race
just went off. Yeah.
While we're talking,
and my girlfriend bet the 7 horse, so she's going nuts.
Well, and it looks like close is good so far. The 2 is going to win this race.
That horse, the heavy favorite.
Yeah.
What's that?
You're going to have to put it.
Your horse won? Your horse came in second.
She's happy.
There you go.
There you go.
Did you bet it to place? Oh, she did. Okay.
Beautiful.
Smart woman.
I'd be a rich guy if I could bet for 5th.
Gary Contesta here with us at the opening day of Saratoga Racetrack, Levack and Wolf live on 104.5 The Team.
Now, Gary, I know that you do go down and buy horses from you go down to to Kentucky and you buy them at a very early age. Do you have anyone in your stable right now that has gone through you've trained through that whole process right from the beginning that you're really excited about?
I have 5 or 6 horses at that level right now in my barn. And I have a few of them that I'm very excited about. One, I don't know if you guys go to the restaurants in this area, but one of my favorite restaurants in Saratoga is 15 Church.
Yeah.
And I have a horse named 15 Church. Belongs to the owners. good horse,
Yeah?
good filly. You'll probably see her within the next week or 10 days. She's done everything right. I forget what we gave for her, $200,000 or $300,000. I mean, we paid for her, and she looks like she could be the right horse.
You know, I have to ask you, is Mig here?
Huh?
Richard Migliori?
Oh, yeah.
Mig, I was with Mig last night, and, and he's here. He does his thing. He's definitely here. He's the show guy over here.
Oh, we gotta have him on.
Oh, absolutely.
Mig is
He's so busy though. I can't believe you were able to make time for us, Gary.
It's in between races. We're here. This is great. I always make time for you guys because I have a lot of fun with you guys. This is a great show.
Thank you so much.
Well, we've been doing this together, you and I, for a long time.
Long time.
I know.
We got together first when he was auctioning off a Bruce Springsteen package.
Tell the story.
And I bought it.
Okay.
And so every day on the radio, he's asking me, "Well, are you getting ready to go? Are you excited?" Blah blah. I think I paid about $15,000
You did.
to meet with him. And
To the food bank.
And you got to understand, the package was to go backstage into his dressing room and hang out with him for like a half hour.
Jeez.
So I bring my kids. I have 2 sons in college. My wife. We all go to here in Albany to Times Union, and we go backstage, and we're in his dressing room, and we're talking. I'm talking about horses. His daughter. He lives near me. He used to live near me where I was growing up, and we get done after about 20 minutes, half hour, and he says, "Okay, you guys want to take some pictures?" I look at my wife. I'm like, "You got the camera?" She looks at me. I thought you had the camera. Look at my sons. You guys got a camera? Nobody had an iPhone then. Nobody had a phone that took a picture. And so we never got a picture, but we got a ton of autographed stuff and a lot of good memories. It was a lot of fun, but we didn't have a camera.
Didn't you buy that package again when we did it? We auctioned it off?
No. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second time.
No, I did not buy it the second time.
Yeah, what we did, because he came to SPAC.
Right.
That time.
And I did not buy it the second time.
Oh, I can't remember who did.
But it was great. I actually went out to a charity auction that was held by John McEnroe, and I bought his 1993 Harley Fat Boy, Bruce Springsteen's, and he rode in on it, and we took pictures with him and everything, and he autographed it, and I bought it. I give $25,000 for it, and I sold it to the Hard Rock Cafe in Vegas, and it's right in the front as you walk in.
You got to tell Jeff some of the you've got an incredible autograph, sports related autograph collection.
And all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's my thing.
What's your most prized autograph possession from the sports world?
Well, from the sports world, a letter written to the coach of the Dodgers by Jackie Robinson, thanking him for supporting him during the year with all the grief that he took in his first year as a Dodger, and it's signed Jackie Robinson. It's my most incredible sports thing.
Do you have like a whole room?
Yeah. You ever go to his house? It's all over the wall.
I got everything from Jimmy Hoffa to Abraham Lincoln. I mean, we have some good stuff.
That's quite a stretch.
Yeah.
Gary Contesta here with us, Levack and Wolf, 104.5 The Team, live in Saratoga. GaryContesta.com. And Gary, you're here for the meet. You're not going anywhere.
I rent a house 3 blocks away from here, and we enjoy it fully. You know, we'll be at the restaurants, we'll be at the events. We have our own charity event next Thursday night for Captain, which is families and children in crisis. Captain from Colony, and it's at the Holiday Inn on Thursday night, and it's great. This year we're honoring Javier Castellano and Nick Zito, and I mean it's a great night of auctions and music and dancing, and you get to meet a lot of people. Like Cot Campbell has a table. A lot of big people have tables, and it's great organization because they really help a lot of kids and a lot of families who really would be destitute if we didn't help them.
Where do we get involved? How do we look up all the details on that?
Captain.org.
Captain.org. Gary Contesta hanging out. All right, now, do you have to run, or are you going to hang out for a little bit longer?
I'm here. I'll hang out with you guys.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right.
I got a horse in the 6th race.
All right, we're going to come back and talk a little more horses and maybe give you there's some serious weird headlines going on in the world of the NFL right now. We'll do all that next with Gary Contesta live from the track.